All right, all right. Well, another good day in crypto, everybody. Better being up than down. Hope everyone made some money today. Godspeed with all that. Okay, but with good news comes bad news. SEC charges Gemini and Genesis with unregistered securities offerings. Kind of seems that way, right? And I can't get rid of these banners. Okay. The SEC charged both Gemini and Genesis with unregistered offerings and sale of securities to retail investors, some of who were in the United States. This comes amidst a public fight between leadership of the two companies. And this is it. When you take it public, I think the SEC likes that. Just like they went after the famous influencers like the Kardashians for doing crypto stuff. They're going to light you up, and this is what's going on, right? But I think we all knew this was coming. The Securities and Exchange Commission charged Genesis Global Capital, LLC, and Gemini Trust Company, LLC, for the unregistered offer and sale of cryptocurrency or of securities to retail investors through Gemini Crypto Lending Program. The program has been a subject of a public fight between the two. Yeah, blah, blah. The U.S. regulator said Genesis, which is a part of Digital Currency Group, entered into an agreement in December 2020 with Cameron Winklevoss, Gemini, to offer Gemini customers an opportunity to loan their crypto to Genesis in exchange for Genesis's promise to pay interest. Right? That's the problem. I hope we all learned about this stuff. In February 2021, Genesis and Gemini began offering Gemini Earn program to retail investors, whereby Gemini Earn investors tendered their crypto to Genesis, with Gemini acting as an agent to facilitate transaction, and SEC alleged. You got to prove it first. Gemini also deducted an agent fee, sometimes as high as 4.29%, which is pretty darn high, from the returns Genesis paid to Gemini Earn investors, as alleged in the complaint, right? Genesis then exercised its discretion in how to use investors' crypto assets to generate revenue to pay interest to Gemini Earn. In November 2022, Genesis said it would not allow its Gemini Earn investors to withdraw their crypto because Genesis lacked sufficient liquidity. Right? We've had a liquidity issue for a long time now. Right? So assets to meet withdrawal request. At that time, Genesis held about 900 million in investor assets. Gemini ended the Gemini Earn program this month. Retail investors in Gemini Earn have not been able to withdraw their crypto, the SEC said. It will all come out, right? When the Gemini Earn program shut down, Gemini president Cameron Winklevoss blasted Genesis, Gemini and Genesis. Jeez, man. Okay, Winklevoss blasted Genesis' parent company, Digital Currency Group, accusing Gemini's former lending partner of defrauding thousands of Earn users and misleading them regardless of DCG's solvency. Winklevoss also called for the ouster of DCG CEO Barry Silbert. Silbert denied that funds were commingled among DCG subsidiaries, as Winklevoss claimed. And now that they might be going to court, we'll find out. The SEC official and said Genesis and Gemini were partners engaged in activity that constituted the offer of sale of securities without registering. Apart from the fact that Genesis was the issuer, both are liable, the official said. Today's charges build on previous actions to make clear that to the marketplace, right, and this is in quotations, and the investing public that crypto lending platforms and other intermediaries need to comply with our time-tested security laws, said SEC Chair Gary Gensler in a statement. Doing so best protects investors. It promotes trust in markets. It's not optional, it's the law. That I know we like the Wild Wild West. I know a lot of us have made a lot of money in the Wild Wild West of crypto in the past, gosh, just in the past like 3 years. Oh my gosh. But I never gotten into these things. I never wanted to give up custody of my crypto in hopes to earning 6 to 10% or whatever, or 15 or whatever it is, because I just don't trust it. And seeing what's happened to all of these companies, right? Celsius, BlockFi, Luna, um, the list is getting so long now I can't remember. It's just like it's the same thing. People gave their crypto, and you know, and then they were told you're going to get this much back. No one ever thought you would not get your initial back, your initial investment. But my whole thing is, it's all it's all going to come out now. So more regulation in the market. Be careful when you have your crypto. There was another article about Nexo. Something happened with Nexo's offices getting um, raided yesterday. It didn't say too much, so I didn't post the article. But be careful. Self custody your crypto. Be smart and get to a safe exchange. And I think and this is my whole worry about this pump today. Wonderful pump yesterday and today. It gave me some relief from anxiety, but I don't think the bear market's over. We're still in a downtrend. Um, hmm. And with this stuff still coming and now going to court and more stuff, I mean, you're looking at two big famous faces at Gemini. And then now the digital currency group. And don't forget about my other, articles about uh, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. That's all linked up. We don't even know what's happening inside of all that. And they even have Bitcoin mining and they have their own exchange. They have so much going on. Um, so I just feel like there's still a lot of danger in the market. So be safe out there and be smart with your crypto. Be smart with your money. Um, and I'm going to go find some more articles. Have a good one.